and welcome to Carolina Women. It is a wonderful new year, and we are here with our friend Erin Lentz. Thank you for joining us. A custom audio video. Ian's in the back waiting to come on and chat with us. Maria Walls is here. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
And good to see you. Abby is here. Abby's contracting. We thought it would be fun this year to kind of change it up a little bit and have some cool open discussions that are applicable for any homeowner and anyone who's interested in doing anything to their home environment and making it fantastic for the new year. So today we're going to talk a little bit about kind of painting and doing some updating and renovations.
Design upgrades.
Exactly. We have to have a talking spoon, we decided, because we all have so many questions to ask you, Abby, but I like it because I'm talking now, which means I have the talking spoon. So let's talk a little bit about things that you actually do when it comes to painting. That's sort of your area. What's your passion?
What is my passion? Providing quality service.
Exactly.
No matter what I do.
Exactly.
Right now it's painting.
Okay.
And I do interior and exterior work.
Perfect.
Right now specializing in smaller remodels.
Exactly.
So I won't do an entire home, but
I'll
focus on one little area.
So we're not talking about businesses, we're talking about how to paint.
Yes.
How do we paint? How do you measure? How do we paint? What are the finishes? What are the newest trends?
Well, first thing, how to paint is knowing how much to paint, or how much paint you need for a job, and that's making sure you measure your space. So if you got a 13 by 13 room, probably about 8.5 foot ceiling.
Ceilings.
Yes, and then doorways are typically 21 square feet. Windows are anywhere between 15 and 20.
Wait, Erin, I told you she
Yes, right? You lost me. And just knowing, you can kind of create those shortcuts, Erin. Like doing the quick math is when you remember the average size of a door, you can repeat that process over and over again. But really just knowing the exact square footage of your walls is going to get you on point quantity for the gallons of paint that you need.
And do you have to prime and do multiple layers?
Yeah,
how does that work, and
start?
is it depending on the color?
Honestly, it does depend on the color. Any dark colors that you're covering up with a light color, you absolutely want to prime, and vice versa. If you prime with a darker color, like the project that we're working on right now together, doing that accent wall, if you're painting the wall a very dark color, prime it first. It decreases, obviously, the amount of high quality paint that you're using and decreasing the cost, but you only have to put on 2 coats instead of 3.
It's really interesting. I was just going to say, you had a good question.
Yeah, because there's tinted primers that can help you do that as well and kind of save some
What
time.
does that mean?
So a tinted primer is kind of like a version. The primer has a tint of the color that you're ultimately going to go with.
Yeah. So instead of using a white, you can go with gray, you can go with blue or whatever, but I typically do a dark gray.
Are you seeing trends? I know for the past 4 or 5 years, the trends have been grays, gray undertones.
Grays.
Yeah, grays, as we talk about all the time, grays, no yellow. But what are you seeing now in 2023?
Honestly, we're just getting started with 2023, but the highlight of the past 2 years have been those natural tones. I think we're starting to push toward more bold colors again.
Jewel tones.
Yes.
Look what you're wearing.
I know.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sherwin-Williams color of the year is Red End Point. It's almost like a deep blush.
Oh.
Almost like
Sounds
a clay, borderline terracotta, just not quite that orange. And I really think that they're going to be deeper earthy tones that still connect us to nature, but they're not going to be that grayish, they're not going to be white, because everybody wanted white in 2022, and I think that's going to go away pretty quick.
We're seeing a lot of, in design too, a lot of cabinetry with a lot of deep, lovely color, where it used to be, again,
Just wood tones.
wood tones, wood
Stains.
tones.
Yeah.
Everything is white oak this year, though. If you want to know the wood tone of the year, it's white
Really?
oak. Everything is white oak. But these jewel tones, these really gorgeous, rich accent colors are everywhere.
See, it's so funny to me because I would want to wear a color like this but not look at it every day, and would rather
Go safe.
Go safe and just use my design
Almost accents or
bold
textiles.
accents, and then you can switch those out really.
What's really
Right.
funny is I have a bedroom that's this color, and everyone was like, don't do it, don't. And I've had it probably 5 years, and I shift it out, and it's sort of the anchor of the room.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It's just being able to be, worst thing that happens, worst.
But her house paint it again.
Your house
is bold.
Yes. Everything about your house is bold.
A lot of it is.
Exactly. I love it. Thank you, Abby. Stay with us. There's a lot more to come here on Carolina Women.